All right, what's going on? Welcome back, everybody, to another Real Talk video. I pray all is well as we off top give the Most High all the honor, the glory, and all praise and worship. You know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. This is my part 2 of the video, real short video I did about guns. Now, I know everybody's different. Some people believe in having guns, some don't. It's each to their own. But I got a question for you, Christians especially. Why is it when you talk about getting prepared, stack up water, stack up food, do this, do that, but every time there's a question about guns, you have a problem with it? See, to me, this is not rightly dividing the word, because our God is a God of war. Remember that first. When he told Joshua to kill them all. When he said kill, kill. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 said there's a time and a season for everything under the heavens. Now the old folk will say, you don't bring a knife to a gunfight. Now I know to the holy and there, folks, all I need is Jesus. Jesus is all I need. Jesus never told us to carry weapons and this and that. That's your belief. Notice I said that's your belief. Because he didn't tell Peter to get rid of the sword forever. He said, nah, it's not the time. The Bible shows that you do what you got to do to defend your family. Now, if somebody is bold enough to break into your house, they bold enough to take your life. Your back ain't gonna do no good if somebody got a gun pointed at your head. Or if you had a chance to get to your gun first. Think about that. There is a time for war. There is a time for peace. Now, to those who don't believe in carrying guns, I understand that. Now, when I say carrying, I'm not talking about you boasting and bragging and going on about how many guns you got and all. All I'm saying is being prepared and pray that you never have to use it on anybody. That's what I mean. There's nothing wrong with having it. But then there's wrong people that got guns. It's just like money. Money ain't bad. The love of money is the root of all evil. There are people out here who know how to handle guns, and it's not bad with it. Then you got people out here that don't have no business having no gun. But a gun can also help save you. Now, it's just all about who gets to theirs first. But think about it. If you got a chance to save your family, and you needed that gun, think about that. But we talk about all this getting prepared for everything. I'm looking at the comments. Just some of them are just funny. I'm looking at these comments and just seeing the difference in people. And it's sad how so many people want you to be just like them. But I don't need this, I don't need that. That's you. Everybody living situation ain't the same. Everybody don't think the same. That's why I wanted to come back and do this part 2. If you didn't like that video, it wasn't for you. When I do videos talking about guns, I always notice how Christians get so offended. Well, God is all I need. You know, I used to mess with a lot of single women in ministry. God is all I need. I don't need no man. Okay. You don't need no man. The Holy Spirit is not your lover. Same thing I say with this. When the Bible instructs us to protect ourselves, and you look at these days' time, how many people are carrying? How many people are breaking into folks' house? And you should never talking about storing up all the food and all this stuff. And if somebody come trying to take what you got, what you gonna defend yourself with? Well, I got the Holy Spirit. Well, the Holy Spirit also told me to protect myself. The Holy Spirit would say, let nothing destroy your family. So as for me and my house, of course, we're going to serve the Most High. But we also believe in Smith & Wesson. We believe in Ruger. We believe in Mr. Shotguns. We believe in protecting. But see, this is the side. This is what I hate about Christianity, and I mean this out of love. Don't nobody want to talk about the side of God that's about war. We want to make Christ be like he didn't have no side of him because he showed meekness. But we don't want to talk about the side where he cracked the whip. We don't want to talk about the frustrated side. We don't want to talk about the side of the Holy Spirit that's what we want to call it. We'll put you to death. Some people forget about that Old Testament because they didn't go through it and study it. They forget about talking about Peter. They forget about war, period. Because all they want to talk about is he's so loving and long-suffering. That's why I did that video the other day. Slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse. Now, I know this battle is spiritual, but it's also physical, too. It's the bad people with guns that make guns seem so bad. But I tell people all the time, you better store up some bullets. Store up. Forget about what everybody's talking about. If you stay ready, you ain't got to worry about getting ready. And like I say, just you keep praying that you never have to use it. But it's better to have one if somebody run up than to not have one if somebody run up. I hope this makes sense. Stop trying to make this look like a one-sided story. Because it ain't nothing wrong with protecting. That's why I say you can bring your knife to a gunfight and you'll see what would happen. I'm saying this because so many people have gotten killed in the past because all they relying on. Now, don't get me wrong what I'm saying. Ain't nothing wrong with just relying just on the Holy Spirit. But if the Holy Spirit instructs you to store up, be ready for war, physically and spiritually, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? And now I'm going to leave you with that. Shalom.